Little Mouse and the Curious Cat. The Little Mouse and the Curious Cat. Once upon a time in a cozy little farmhouse, there lived a tiny gray mouse named Milo. Milo was a clever little mouse who loved to explore. Every day he would sneak out of his hole in the wall to search for crumbs and cheese in the kitchen. One sunny morning, as Milo tiptoed across the floor, he heard a soft meow. He froze. There, sitting by the window, was a fluffy orange cat named Oliver. Oliver was new to the farmhouse and had never seen a mouse before. He tilted his head and stared at Milo with big, curious eyes. Milo's heart raced. He knew cats were supposed to chase mice, but Oliver didn't look scary. In fact, he looked friendly. "Hello," said Oliver, his tail swishing gently. "Who are you?" Milo gulped. I'm Milo. I live here." Oliver blinked. "I'm Oliver. I just moved in. What are you doing?" "I'm looking for food," Milo admitted, clutching a tiny crumb he had found. Oliver's eyes sparkled. "Can I help? I've never seen a mouse before. You're so small and fast." Milo was surprised. "You're not going to chase me." Oliver laughed. "Chase you? Why would I do that? You seem nice." From that day on, Milo and Oliver became unlikely friends. Oliver would help Milo find the best crumbs, and Milo would tell Oliver stories about his adventures in the farmhouse. They even played hide-and-seek together, with Milo hiding in the tiniest nooks and Oliver pretending not to see him. The Little Mouse and the Cat's Big Surprise. The Little Mouse and the Cat's Big Surprise. After their first adventure, Milo the mouse and Oliver the cat became the best of friends. They spent their days exploring the farmhouse, playing games, and sharing snacks. But one day, something unexpected happened. Oliver noticed that Milo seemed quieter than usual. Instead of scurrying around with his usual energy, Milo sat by his little hole in the wall, looking worried. "What's wrong, Milo?" Oliver asked, tilting his head. Milo sighed. "It's my cousin Mia. She lives in the barn and she's coming to visit tomorrow, but she's never met a cat before. What if she's scared of you?" Oliver purred softly. "Don't worry, Milo. I'll be on my best behavior. Maybe I can even surprise her." The next day Mia arrived. She was a tiny brown mouse with big, curious eyes. When she saw Oliver, she squeaked and hid behind Milo. "It's okay, Mia," Milo said. "Oliver's my friend. He won't hurt you." Oliver sat very still, trying to look as small and harmless as possible. "Hello, Mia. Welcome to the farmhouse. I've heard so much about you." Mia peeked out from behind Milo. "You're a cat. Aren't cats supposed to chase mice?" Oliver chuckled. "Not this cat. I think mice are fascinating. In fact, I have a surprise for you." Mia's ears perked eyes. Oliver nodded and led them to the kitchen. There, on the floor, was a tiny plate with 3 pieces of cheese arranged in a circle. "I found this cheese for you," Oliver said, Prue. Cat's Farewell. The Little Mouse and the Cat's Farewell. Milo the mouse, Mia his cousin, and Oliver the cat had shared countless adventures in the farmhouse. They had explored every corner, played endless games of hide-and-seek, and even outsmarted the grumpy tomcat Max. But one day something changed. Oliver had been acting strangely. He wasn't as playful as usual, and he spent a lot of time staring out the window. Milo noticed and nudged his friend. "Oliver, what's wrong? You've been so quiet lately." Oliver sighed, his fluffy tail drooping. "I have something to tell you both. My family's moving to a new home far away. I have to leave the farmhouse." Milo and Mia gasped. "Leave, but you can't," Mia squeaked. "You're our best friend." Oliver's eyes filled with sadness. "I don't want to go, but I have to. My humans are moving, and I have to go with them." The 3 friends sat in silence for a moment, the weight of the news sinking in. Then Milo stood up, his tiny paws clenched into determined fists. "We'll make your last days here the best ever. Let's have one final adventure. Just the 3 of us." Oliver's ears perked up. "What kind of adventure?" Milo grinned. "Let's go to the barn. We've never explored it together, and there's so much to see." That night, under the light of the full moon, the trio sneaked out to the barn. It was a magical place, filled with hay bales, old tools, and even a family of friendly owls.